Welcome back, everybody. We got some pretty huge tech news for you today. OpenAI announced GPT-4o and more tools to ChatGPT free users. All right, let's dive into this, everyone. I took a look. I'm a little scared. I don't know about you, Sam. AI's coming to kill us all.
Oh God.
Originally with, ChatGPT, we were all, blown away by it, right? And then it got a little more normal. But this is wild. You listen to the audio clips of this thing, and you couldn't tell it wasn't a real person. You might scare 100-year-olds to death. I don't know. Let me see if I can find a clip. I think I'm on the wrong page I was on earlier. I was on a much better page. Let me see if I can find it. Anyway, this model is OpenAI's best model yet, all right? Oh, here we go. This is the one. All right. It can now see and talk, and it used to be able to talk, but it can talk real well, and it can
See me.
it can see you. All right. So let's
I
dive
don't like
into this
this.
a little bit. So the O is for Omni, and it's a step towards much more natural human-computer interaction. It accepts as an input any combination of text, audio, and image, and generates any combination of text, audio, and image outputs. It can respond to audio inputs in as little, and this is crazy, it can respond in as little as 232 milliseconds.
What?
Yeah,
Wait.
yeah, that's faster than it can write. It can speak faster than it used to be able to write. Now it can, write faster, but then it used to be able to. Insane. The average is 320 milliseconds, though, but which is not much more. Like, that's insane. Yeah, its performance with coding and like typing is I think very similar to the old one. Yeah, it matches the performance. But it's a lot better with non-English languages, which is awesome. And it's also a lot cheaper on the API, which I've been messing around with recently, which is good. But all right, let me see. There's one clip. I watched like all of these. There was one that it really like stood out to me. The sarcasm was good. Maybe it was the interview. Let me play the interview. The interview is wild. All right. I hope you guys can hear this. I think so. All right, let's play it. Oh, Sam, should I share my screen for you? Probably, yeah.
Yeah, that'd be good.
All right. So yeah, this is one of the most wild things I've seen in a while. Here we go.
Hey, how's it going?
Hey, Rocky. I'm doing great. How about you?
I'm awesome. Listen, I got some huge news.
Oh, do tell. I'm all ears.
Well, in a few minutes, I'm going to be interviewing at
What kind of interview?
Well, it's
Kidding, of course. That's incredible, Rocky. What kind of interview?
it's for a software engineering role, but I just need to know, do I look presentable, professional?
Well, Rocky, you definitely have the I've been coding all night look down, which could actually work in your favor.
I mean, like, listen to that. Like, that is a human.
I don't like that.
I know. Like it's like the tone is so perfect for everything, and it just works. And what they spoke about this is before there used to be three models at play. One to listen to you and translate it to text. One to then ChatGPT 4 doing all the AIing, and then one model to then translate it back to audio. But GPT 4o is all of these combined. So it just think about that, right? It's listening directly from you, the same model, and then it's running the AI stuff and then translating back all in the same model, which just gives this cohesive masterpiece. I don't even know what to say, but yeah, fantastic.
Two things.
What?
First of all, why is it a circle? Why is its face a circle?
Okay, that's a good question.
Second of all, I agree with this. People are saying it sounds like Scarlett Johansson,
Scarlett Johansson?
and it does sound like
I
it.
see it slightly, or I hear it slightly,
You hear it,
but okay. All right.
Anyway.
One thing. The only the only thing that they need to improve on is it yaps. It yaps crazy. Like, it's funny because in a lot of these clips, they just like speak over it because it doesn't stop yapping. But like once you start speaking over it, it stops. Like it's smart enough. Like if it hears you speaking, it stops. But like there's this weird overlap that maybe they can work on where like it's still yapping and you're just speaking. But that's the only thing. But I don't know. Insane. I mean, talking. This is like a better version of the Rabbit app. I don't know what to. The Rabbit R1. This is just better. But all right, let me get a quick demo just showing you how good it is at like seeing things. I didn't do this one yet, but I haven't watched this, but let's.
I want to introduce you to somebody.
Well, hello there, cutie. What's your name, little fluffball?
This is Bowser.
Well, hello, Bowser. Aren't you just the most adorable little thing?
Yeah.
Look at you enjoy.
This is one of his favorite things to do.
Oh, I can see.
I mean, it's just. It sees
That's
and
so
it talks and
realistic.
it does it. It's like you're on a FaceTime call. Like people make jokes all the time, like about like AI friends, like robot friends. But the scary thing is, if you're lonely enough, this could be a great friend for you. Like, oh my gosh.
I'm gonna FaceTime you, Andrew, and it's not gonna be you.
Yeah, like I don't know, like. It's scary, but how quick it is. Not just you say something and it responds instantly, but it's looking at the camera and it takes that input like almost instantly. I don't know. I could go on and on forever, but this is insane what it can do. And yeah, that's pretty much it. Just all the news is it's really, really good at everything. Here's all the charts. It literally beats on pretty much everything, beating like all the other models. You can go through this. Sam, if you could send the links that you're in the OpenAI Discord, right? Can you send the 2 links?
No.
Oh, okay. Let me send you so you can send it. The 2 links to the articles they put out today. The one I'm looking at and one other one that I was looking at earlier. Sam, once I send them to him, we'll send them in the live chat now.
Yeah.
But honestly, incredible. Big congrats to OpenAI for making something so incredible. Honestly. I don't know how they do it. Definitely, this is one of the best AIs out there right now. All right, let's play that intro. We got so much more tech news to talk about later in the episode. All right, so let's get into today's tech history, everybody. On this day in 1991, Apple released Macintosh System 7. I got a little picture here for you of what it looked like. All right, there you go. It's on screen now. This was a system software for Apple Macintosh. System 7 brings a whole new world of power, ease of use, and versatility to every MacBook personal computer. All right, so this was an operating system, System 7?
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. So this was before they had all those fancy names and images like Sienna? Sienna was like a big one, right? Or I forget. Macintosh X was like the whole brand of them. I don't know. I don't have a Mac, but they've made some really nice names and cover images for operating systems. This is before they just had numbers. This was just System 7. But there's your tech news back in 1996 on this, 1991 on this day. All right, let's move on. Here's our big 3 topics. It's a pretty Apple-heavy episode today, but Apple finally adds iPhone alerts for third-party Bluetooth trackers with iOS 17.5. iPhones can now alert you when unauthorized Bluetooth trackers are following you, even if they aren't AirTags. This is really cool. All right, so this is a little scary thing. We've all been wondering, right, if there's someone following us behind you. You know, you got that feeling. Hopefully, you've been wrong, right? I hope no one's been following you. But sometimes maybe in your life, you look around quick because you think someone's like looking at you. But now your iPhone will tell you if there is a tracker near you tracking you. Okay, even if it's not an AirTag. It's been doing this for a while with AirTags, where if there's an AirTag, like someone stuck it in your bag to track you, Apple would tell you. Well, that's great and all, but what if people don't use the AirTags? So now, even if you have a Google, right, tracker, or a third-party tracker, I don't know about, like, if you make your own tracker because I don't know if it's gonna pick up on that. But it definitely, a lot of trackers, it will now alert you in iOS 17.5. They said the detecting unwanted location trackers, Dolt. I'm just calling it Dolt. Is standard is a cross-platform initiative designed to prevent Bluetooth trackers like Apple AirTags from being misused to track people without their knowledge. Obviously, these trackers that people produce are not meant to track people. They are not spy devices, which is why they're putting all of this in place so that they cannot spy on you. This is a great image of what it's going to look like. It says, AirTag found moving with you. The location of this AirTag can be seen by the owner. So basically, this is what you would get if an AirTag is following you, but I assume it would look very similar if it was just another type of tracker that would just say, tracker found moving with you. I don't know how it does this. I mean, I guess it just finds Bluetooth signals around you, and it's like, hey, these ones don't look too good, but that's all I can really assume. But, all right, well, this is a very good thing. Let's put it that way. All right, upgrades for new News Plus subscribers and cross-platform Bluetooth. Oh, wait, didn't we? Oh. Okay. Oh, this is okay. This was a kind of a combination topic with the last one, but Apple News Plus is ready to work offline. Upgrades for News Plus subscribers and cross-platform Bluetooth tracker notifications are part of the updates rolling out for Apple devices today. All right, yeah, so you can see why I was a little confused there. But yeah, so there's basically a bunch of updates coming out. One, obviously, being Apple News Plus for to work offline. I think that's cool. You can kind of see a little image here. Let me see if I can open it up. Yes, I can. All right. So basically, they got some crosswords in there, Sam, your favorite thing. So Apple News Plus crosswords, and then a bunch of other stats that are now going to appear offline if you're not connected to Wi-Fi. I don't know why in this image they are connected to Wi-Fi, but there you go. I think this is pretty cool. What other stuff is coming? So yeah, they said the new puzzles, the new crosswords that I already mentioned. We kind of talked about this the other day. A new Pride Radiance wallpaper for Apple lock screens. That's cool. Security updates and support for new cross-platform notification system. Yeah, we already talked about that. But yeah, basically this is just a new update coming out today. A lot of the features we've already talked about in the past, but good to know. Another reminder. All right, moving on. Apple is almost ready to sell the Vision Pro outside the U.S. This is funny because I don't know. I don't think they talk about it in this article. Apple said they aren't selling it other places in the world, though you can still buy Apple Vision Pros in other places in the world because so many people have just been buying in bulk and then shipping to other countries. But now they're officially going outside the U.S. The company is reportedly training staffers from countries like China, Japan, and Germany on how to demo the device to customers. Apple is reportedly preparing to launch its $3,499 Vision Pro. Still can't get over that outside the U.S. for the first time. And yeah, I mean, reports are coming in that they're training employees, so let's hope our overseas friends get them and like them. I would never buy it because I don't think first-generation technology is always smart to buy, right? I just bought a new tech device, I'll tell you about it when it comes. I'll give you a little review. I won't say what it is yet, though. You could probably guess. A new cool tech device, AI related, but it's not first generation because I don't know, like something about buying first generation tech isn't my thing because you know that there's going to be flaws, and normally you spend so much money on it where you really don't want there to be much flaws. So wait for the second or third version, right? So they really refine all that stuff. That's normally my go, which is why I wouldn't buy a Vision Pro. But hey, if that's your thing and you live outside the US, this is a perfect time for you. All right, let's move on to those speedrun topics. Apple could update the iPad mini by the end of the year. It will be its first update since the 2021 model. It will come with a processor bump, but it won't get much else. All right, here's a little mini topic, but all right, Sam, first off, mini speedrun topic. It's funny because sometimes The Verge, where we get mostly all our news from, has like these like small little things, like not like almost like full articles. So so they're like mini topics, like little bite-sized topics. All right, Sam, I was gonna ask you, do you just have? I know you have an iPad. Is it regular, like just the iPad, or
That's
is
a
it
great question,
is it the
Andrew.
Pro or the Mini? Yeah, there we go,
That's a
Sam.
great.
Thanks. Let me know now.
I think it's. Let me see.
Yeah.
How do I check?
I don't know. You go into settings, general, about,
Yeah.
I think.
No.
Yeah.
Just 7th gen.
Just 7th gen. All right, so you don't have the Mini or anything. I thought this was my genius idea back when I was a little tyke. Okay, little lad. I was like, and I think it's still not a horrible idea. Okay, buy an iPad Mini. Put a SIM card in it. Okay, get a phone number for it, right? Get the data version, right? And you will have the biggest phone anyone's ever seen. Because it's not too big,
Yeah.
right? It's not an
Yeah.
iPad, right? It's an iPad Mini, so it's smaller, but it's still huge. You could still take phone calls on it. It still works without Wi-Fi, but it's so big, and if it's the newest gen, it might even be better than your last phone. Genius idea. This is what I thought. I thought of this a long time ago. I don't know if it really worked. Like, I don't know if it's actually useful. Like, I don't know, but this was my genius idea. But it's cool. Hope to see that the iPad Mini does come out this year, and it is good, but we'll have to see. All right. Microsoft Places uses AI to find the best time for your next office day. Places is a new app that integrates into Microsoft 365 and is designed to help with flexible and hybrid working. Did I say? I said Microsoft Places, right? Because I was thinking Apple for
Yes.
some reason. But, all right. So, this is exciting. Another Microsoft 365 app. I personally don't have 365, but it's huge in the workplace, obviously. And it's kind of big in schools, too, but we don't use it. I'm moving soon. I don't know if you people know this. I wonder where I move. I don't think by the way, I'm going to try not to say where I move, just because, like, I don't think it's a
He's
good thing.
moving
No, stop.
to
I'm going to say the
Canada.
state at some point. I think I've said the state, but I'm not going to say specifically because it's not good to share your location as TSARP gets bigger and bigger. I've been thinking, yeah, it's probably not a great idea. So I don't think I'm going to share with you where I move, but just the state. Because you
He's going to visit Liam in Canada.
yeah, I'm
That's
going to
what he's
visit
doing.
Liam with Canada. All right, with Canada. Anyway,
With
here's a little thing of the app, a little image thing. Why couldn't I think of the word image? But it's almost like a calendar software, but it just lets you block out your weeks, where you are, the office, your home. I guess it kind of integrates right into your calendar and like Outlook and stuff. Calendar is basically already baked into Outlook, so I bet this will be pretty close. And yeah, it just is a location plan. So you can say, okay, I'm home this day, I'm on the road going to a conference this day, I'm at a conference this day. It's just kind of like calendar. But basically, this is why it's kind of like a separate app, is because it can tell you like 50% of the office is in this day, like 25 is in this day. It's Microsoft 365, so it's a workplace thing. It's kind of interesting for me because my dad's company is a big Microsoft 365 power user, his company. So maybe he'll start using this soon. Not too sure because his company sometimes is at work, sometimes not. So it is interesting. I don't know how many of you will find it interesting though. All right. Let's see. Apple Store workers in Maryland vote to go on strike. The unionized workers at the Towson, Maryland store? I think I said that right. Voted to authorize the strike over the weekend, but there is still no word on when it will start. Strikes! Am I right? I don't know why I said that. All right. Anyway, this is a big thing. Some places, some of these fast food chains you'll see a lot, but sometimes retail stores, right, are unionizing and sometimes going on strike. This would not be a good thing for Apple as a company, as a stock. Good for the workers, though. I mean, if they can get their way, right? But I mean, strikes you'll see throughout history are almost like a very controversial topic. But yeah, all right. So, we'll have to see if this goes through. It's suspected, but hasn't been it hasn't started yet. So we'll have to see. They're ready though. They're ready. I hope that they can come to a agreement where hopefully they don't have to go very long without pay, because that's never a good thing. And I hope it's very mutually beneficial. All right, there's my input, my idiot input. All right, Microsoft Word just fixed its default paste option. Now Microsoft Word will use the merge formatting option by default. All right, pasting, I like. You know what I teach people a lot? Sam, don't laugh at my great comments. Pasting, I like. This is like when I switch topics over to you, and you're like, I'm like, Sam, what do you think about this? You're like, I think it's very good. All right. I was saying something. Oh yeah. I blow people away when I tell them about the copy history by clicking Windows key V. You get a whole copy history of like everything you've ever copied. If you enable it though, you click Windows key V and then you can enable it. Like that, I love that feature. I use it so much, and people like think I'm a genius when I tell them about it, and they love it too. I don't know. It's one of my favorite Windows features. Anyway, let's talk about this merge formatting option by default. Have you ever pasted text into your beautifully formatted Microsoft Word document, only for it to ruin everything? Yes, I do this all the time, and it's really annoying, actually. Well, the days of the should finally be over? I don't know how they wrote it. Let me just take over. All right, this is actually pretty interesting because if you've ever copied, here's a great example from ChatGPT, right? You copy something from ChatGPT, not using the copy button they give you, like you just select and Control-C, and then go into like a doc, like a Google Doc, and you paste. You get like it highlights it in like this like grayish color. And you're like, I don't want that. Why would I have that? And then like you have to go in and you either manually change it, or if you're smart like me, you do Control Z and then a Control Shift V, which is paste without formatting. That's how I do it. But this new Windows feature, merge formatting, will take what you're pasting, okay, and basically merge it, right? Meet in the middle with the formatting already there. You could previously choose the merge formatting option from Word's pasting menu, but it wasn't the default. If you still want to use the keep source formatting option as default, you can change it by heading to File, Options, Advanced, Cut, Copy, Paste, and then selecting Pasting from Other Program. So this merge format option might be great for you. Go test it out if you use Word. I love the world of copying, because it's such a big thing. Like, you copy so many things throughout the day, where like if it could just be so simple sometimes. And I think they've gotten that way. But yeah, all right, so this is cool. I hope it works for all you Microsoft Word users. Sam was telling me that it was going to be a very Apple-heavy episode. I think it's it's very Microsoft 365 heavy too, but all right. Sam put in here that my new tech gadget is currently in Ohio. Yeah, it's true. It's almost here, guys. I'm telling you, it might be here tomorrow. Maybe I'll do a little review on it. I don't know why I'm not telling you. I'm just keeping the suspense up. It was a little price heavy. Okay? It took a few pennies out of my pocket.
What if they arrive broken?
Oh my god, I would be so angry. I don't know, I'm really excited for these things, so I can't wait to tell you about them. They're coming soon, hopefully tomorrow, if not the day after that. Alright, Instagram expands its creator marketplace to 10 new countries: South Korea, Germany, Netherlands, France, Spain, Israel, Turkey, Mexico, Argentina, and Indonesia. Instagram expands its creator marketplace to 10 new countries. Why do I always read the things twice? I gotta get better at that. Meta first introduced this marketplace to facilitate paid partnerships in the U.S. to select users in 2022. All right, so let's put it this way. Have you guys ever used Facebook Marketplace? I don't know. That's only for 80-year-olds.
Yes. No, I have.
Yeah, I don't know. My mom's like, just bought this new coffee table on Facebook Marketplace. I'm like, Mom, it looks like you bought it off Facebook Marketplace. No. I don't know why I just attacked my mother like that. All right, no offense, Mom. I don't know. I feel like only moms get stuff off Facebook Marketplace, but all right. Anyway, Meta has the new age marketplace, not for all those old people. They have it for Instagram now, and it's not just in the U.S., but it's everywhere. No, not everywhere. Only 10 new countries. But it's good. Maybe you could buy things from people in other countries. Like, say, Liam in Canada. Oh, God, I can't say Canada because it's going to offend so many people. Canada, the boring way of saying it, also the grammatically correct way of saying it. But, say Liam over there in Canada, I want to sell something to him, right? And now I could go on the marketplace and I can sell something to him, and it will be fantastic. And now I can because of this new update. Isn't it wonderful? While creators in China can't access Instagram, Meta allows China-based brands to connect with creators in the regions where the marketplace is available. That is some weird stuff, I have to admit. Like China can't use Instagram, but Meta's gonna allow China-based brands to connect with creators in the region where the marketplace is available. I guess.
I'm surprised South Korea's on that list.
Why?
That's like really surprising.
Why is South Korea surprising?
It's like really restricted and everything.
No, really? Why?
It's pretty restricted.
You-
Not as much as North Korea, but still.
Really? I didn't know that. I mean, Samsung's a South Korean company. Like, I know Samsung's not Meta, but it's a very big tech company that makes very expensive phones. No, not very expensive phones. I don't know why I said that, but you get my point. That's surprising. South Korea is restrictive. I don't know about that. All right. Anyway, so I don't know. This whole trying to I still don't really get it. What? Like, if you can connect with Marketplace? I don't know. So confusing, all these restrictions and stuff. But also to join this program, creators must be at least 18. Sam, it's not gonna work for us. Hold a
What do you mean?
professional.
I'm 24.
Yes, which your Twitter account does say 24. Hold a professional
Jesus,
account
too.
and meet the social networks requirements. All right, that's what you have to do to use this new feature. I don't know. I would never use it. Weirdos use it now. I don't know. Why do I keep offending people? All right. A new leak hints at a possible Breath of the Wild port for the Switch 2 is currently in development. Just yesterday, The Legend of Zelda Tears of the Kingdom celebrated its 1-year anniversary. It feels like it hasn't been that long. The game is so vast that even a year later, there's so much left to do and explore. This was also the case with its predecessor, Breath of the Wild. The vastness and freedom of these games is arguably their biggest selling point. All right, so basically, they're working on porting it over to the Switch 2, possibly. We can't stop talking about the Switch 2. It's in all of our thumbnails at this point. It's like we can't go without talking about it. But this is even more stuff kind of showing that it might be coming, that it might be real, that, they're kind of could be working on Breath of the Wild going over. I mean, we're really grasping at straws here, the news community, to try to, say that the Switch 2 is actually coming. Like, they might be porting this game over, which might mean that the console might be real, but, let's hope it's true, because the Switch 2 would be sick, and Breath of the Wild on the Switch 2 would be even sicker, just like me last week when I had a cold. Okay, well, you come to TSARP not only for the tech news, but for my really good jokes, everyone. But I have to admit, that is the end of
It's a
today's
news
episode. But we got a week left to TSARP, not left. I don't mean like, I don't
We
mean
are
like it's
ending
over in
on
a week.
Friday.
I mean like, we still have 4 more episodes this week before the weekend, and then we come back after that, just to clarify. But, you know what I mean. We got a full week of TSARP ahead of us, so I'll see y'all tomorrow. I can't wait for tomorrow. Bye-bye, everyone.
Bye, everyone.